I got one thing.
Well, on the drive over, Nye and I were talking about, once again, we were talking about the whole Joe Budden shit, but it swayed into talking about Academics, because that DJ Academics was beefing with him, and I was like, yeah, he definitely walking around with security. But then we started talking about security on how I was like, well, if I wanted security, I would get retired MMA fighters and just pay for their security license. And Nye also shook his head. I was like, nah, why? I'm like, my nigga, if you got into a road, like he's an aggressive driver. If you cut off, I just threw out Chuck Lidell. And now y'all getting into a scrap. I'm like, you're not going to pull out the hammer or something? You're going to fight him? And he said he would fight him.
Chuck Lidell?
Yes. Would you fight him in a road rage?
So here's my reasoning, right? Chuck Lidell, at this point in his life,
he's an old man.
Not the same Chuck Lidell that we know. He's old. He's not. His body is not the same. So I feel in my youth, in just a crazy rage, I feel like I could rush him.
I don't know,
and get a couple hits off. Like I said, I don't think I don't think I'm gonna knock him out. I'm not saying I'm just gonna hit him one time and put. No. What I am saying though is that at this point of my life, and this point in his life, athletically, I might be in better shape than Chuck Lidell, and I think I can get some punches off on him.
Maybe like you can like ride a bike faster, or like maybe like run longer, maybe for some shit. But if he gets one of them overhand, crazy, weird punches on you,
but he's not throwing it the same as prime Chuck.
I know. We're just talking about it landing.
We're talking about an old man though, whose
I just brought up a bunch of old men. I just was like, if not
Mike Tyson.
So,
yeah.
But Mike Tyson's still in there. Mike Tyson in his last, he's not getting knocked out and shit. Chuck Liddell's last fight, he got put to sleep.
And then after that, I said, well, what about Big Show? He gets out a fucking like little Passat, big motherfucker. But then you brought up the basketball court.
Yeah, I said
he needs flat land.
I need to fight him in an open field or on a basketball court or something.
If I'm having security, it's just somebody really good with guns. I'm not getting any guys that fight or like ex-wrestlers.
I
just want big ass
weapons.
solid guys where it's like you can run into them and you're not moving them. Right. They're like a wall.
You know, those guys are good for like in the club.
Yeah, it's like just move, walk as a wall, and just clear people out.
Yeah, I can see that. But like if they're like protecting my life and shit, I want like not actually Jason Statham, but like a character,
some John Wick.
Yeah. I'm taking transporter Jason Statham.
Okay, all right. So
motherfucker, I seen the motherfucker beat like 5 people up with a hose, like one of them fucking emergency fire hoses.
Jason Statham, a security team of transporter Jason Statham's over a team of John Wicks.
Yeah, me. That's my choice. I love Jason Statham. I think he'll suffice. I feel like
if I had a team of John Wicks against your team of Jason Statham's, we're gonna win.
Well,
you gotta worry about Chuck Lidell.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Jason Statham's hands on.
He shoots motherfuckers.
He shoots
them,
but he prefer to kill you with his bare hands. He's one of them.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He'll take a garden hose and fucking beat the fucking shit out of John Wick.
Yeah, but this nigga John Wick come out the shadows on you and pew, 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 pew.
I don't know.
Did you see John Wick 3?
I don't have to. Seen all the transporters and I seen Crank.
I seen Crank.
I think I know.
That's enough.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you get like Jason Statham like with like a car battery in him, and just constant adrenaline going through him. I think even without a gun, he might be able to win.
Oh no, bro! Listen, you get John Wick when he's fighting for his life, trying to not be assassinated by every person in the world.
Yeah,
he's gonna take him out.
He's a dangerous man.
He'll take everybody out.
Yeah, that's the type of guys I would want defending me, though. I would like the Big Show and guys like that. That's good for, like slow. I said, like in the club.
Big Show just seems slow though. Still,
you're just at like an event. Yeah, but I mean, They just
Big Show
provide
seems
cover.
like the guy where it's like if you're you're signing pictures or something, and someone reaches out, he's like, "Hey," and it smacks the hand. It's
Yeah.
like,
I mean, his hand is
that's
the
about-
size of like somebody's head.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like he could be the hand swatting guy.
He's the
but
musher.
Like, yeah, like, hey, back up.
Mushing heads. Yeah,
But I
that's a
wouldn't
good way to
keep
get
it. He
shot.
wouldn't be
I'll
like.
probably get 2 guys like the Big Show, and then 2 guys like the Ambach Thai Warrior.
You know who I would get?
So like if they penetrate the wall of big guys, then they got to deal with ninjas.
That's actually mad funny. So I would do the same exact thing. Because I would get like 4 like linemen. Maybe they're good, mad good in college, but they didn't make it into NFL.
Yep.
They still, So I would get like 4 linemen still in their prime. You're not getting through them. But if you do get through them, then yeah, you need some fucking like a team of fucking Muay Thai fighters, right?
Yeah, they'll just
behind them.
wreck you once you get through there.
That's so funny. They in the old kung fu movies, it was always like that, where they had the big ass guys in the front, but they always had the one like ninja guy that was the closest to the boss. And if you
Yeah.
got through to everybody else, you had to deal with him.
Yeah, it's like that in that one movie with The Rock. Like he's in the middle of the jungle and he's fighting these indigenous people, and then like he's beating up a bunch of them, just slamming them off trees and shit because they're like the quarter of the size of him. And then like out of nowhere, this one little guy comes out and he's like swinging on vines and fucking like doing like Hurricane Ranas on the Rock and shit.
That's what you got to do to a big motherfucker.
I think it's like a classic trope, you know. You got to deal with the ninja.
It's like Indigenous Pacific Islander Asian Month or some shit like that. And
Yeah.
I've been seeing The Rock on YouTube commercials out the ass.
I don't know why they knew how to
you know what
fight
it
so
is?
well though.
You know what it is more? It's the Asian hate that's going on.
Oh yeah.
There's Asian hate.
They're pushing a lot of the like, because Pacific Islanders, they got some Asian in them.
Yeah.
It's basically Hawaiians, ain't that?
Yeah, Japanese people who migrated down to Hawaii.
What's going on with them? Why
People
they
are
under
attacking
fire?
Asians because of COVID. They're like, it's your fault. Long story short.
Pretty much.
And The Rock is like the Asian advocate. I never seen this nigga do no black history shit. Your name is Duane Johnson. Duane Johnson. Close your eyes for me, Ty. Who do you picture when I say, yo, my nigga Duane about to pull up? Dwayne
don't-
Johnson.
Yeah, I definitely picture someone different, but that's his name, and that's not what he looks Hawaiian, bro. He looks Samoan. So how are you expecting him to put on like he's like fucking Al Sharpton or something?
He's
Like,
like- he's like
it
a
would
J.
be weirder. It would in fact be weirder.
I just
if
noticed that the
Shut
niggas
up.
that's black and Asian, they root for their Asian side more.
Hold on though.
His pops is black.
Yeah,
And his grandfather is black.
And also too,
No.
when he was really
J. Cole is
when he was
mixed,
really
but
in
he's
his
a
rock
nigga.
shit, when the Rock was really in his rock shit, still wrestling, his persona
Samoan.
was more of a black guy.
There's
Yes.
Samoan.
His persona was way more of a black guy.
His
If
mother
you
is
really
Samoan.
think about it, no, he wore
Are you
tight.
see- when he was with the
Let me just
glasses,
explain
when
to
he would be
you
doing
why
the
no.
fake interviews and shit.
Yeah, he wore tight Wrangler jeans
But his attitude
with
and
his
swag,
jacket open. Who does that besides Eddie Murphy? Who?
That's a,
He didn't look. He had
That's
big
an
ass
nigga.
chunky sideburns like Elvis, with a comb with a slick back hair like a greaser.
Who? The Rock?
Who else does that?
The Rock-
Sammy Davis Jr.
The Rock had like an afro
Davis
type of
Jr.
thing.
had that going.
It was like cut
The Rock
like
never
that.
had an afro. First
It
of all,
was
he's
like-
got
it was-
Samoan slick hair.
Yeah, but it was like cut like that. Nah, it wasn't slick.
he had a throwback.
It was like a fro thing. It was cut like that.
When he was 18, maybe when he was on the island,
yeah.
but in the WW, whatever
When
it
he
was, when he was
Nah,
F,
he had hair. It wasn't slick.
yeah, with gel. When was the last time you used gel?
I never used gel.
Why? Why not? That motherfucker
hair.
used gel.
But I'm full though.
Yeah, that motherfucker is Samoan.
He used to
through
have a
and through.
J curl too when he was playing football.
That fool. I mean, it don't matter if his name is Duane.
He said it don't matter.
It would be weirder, like I was saying a minute ago, if he came out in a suit and was like, "Hey, we gotta move our people."
Look at Rock's father. That's the real Dwayne Johnson right there.
All right, that fool.
Is not Samoan.
No, but he looks like he
That's his daddy.
looks black. I'll say that
That's his
because his keep stumbling, but he looks like he would hang out at an all white bar though.
That was That was the 80s and the 60s and shit. Old ass.
And he
R.I.P. though. His pops.
He don't look like the type of black dude that fucks with black people heavy. He looks like he hangs around white dudes and talks about mowing lawns and shit.
He definitely has fucked a lot of white girls.
Yeah,
A lot of white women. Excuse me.
Well, I don't know, man. I can't see
there
him
goes a picture of
being
him and
a
his
huge
pops before.
black advocate. His pops looks more Samoan toward death. He leaned it. Like, I think he leaned away from the black.
He's like, we got to get this money. We got to separate ourselves from the niggas.
My name is not Duane anymore. So,
Oh, there you go with Rock back in the day. Skinny ass Rock.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like an action hero or something, or a wrestler, pro wrestler.
That goes to show having your daddy in your life means something. That's all I know.
Boom. Hose.
Message.
Boom. Hose.
I don't know, man. So you're mad because he's putting on for Asian people? That's weird too.
I'm not mad about that.
No, I'm not mad about that. I said that wrong.
He's like, oh, you mad?
That's
You
weird
mad
too.
now? No, but it is weird. It's weird that I don't know. I just don't. I think of him as like a Hawaiian.
You know what though? All right, sorry to cut you off, Ty, but I agree. Looking at this picture of Rock Johnson, the Rock's father,
He looks like he hangs around white dudes.
He does. In this picture with him, that nigga.
He don't look like a black guy to me.
He's a black guy, but he just
he looks like a black guy.
He moved away from the hood. He moved on up to the east
He
side.
looks like he lives in the burbs, and he mows his lawn a certain way, and he's setting his sprinkler system. He don't look like he's gonna do a Million Man March.
His mom is the Samoan.
Maybe if there was country music playing,
He repping for
Million
his
Man
mama.
two step. Huh?
He's repping for his mama.
Oh,
That's his mom.
at
The Samoan
At the
one.
Johnson.
The Samoan one.
Yeah.
Stronger genes, that's all.
I mean, I didn't know he was black. I didn't know he was black at all.
So, come on. Ty, you can't tell me.
Ty is blind as a motherfucker.
Look at this.
He's blind.
It's like, it's not slick, but does it not have the afro? Like, you could see in his hair, there's black in there.
There's waves.
And it's like, this one, I wish it was lighter. I wish I could.
It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a puff. But you know what? He's almost like a Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
He got like Puerto Rican hair. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
What does that
it's like
say?
a good hair afro.
That says that Puerto Ricans
like
are
a mixed
technically
kid.
mixed people.
Yeah, they probably got a little bit of Asian, a little bit of black,
A little bit of everything. No,
Little
don't call
bit.
me no nigga.
a little bit of Spanish. Yeah, he looks like Surf's Up, bro. I don't see a black man there. I'm sorry. Like, I wish this was on video. I don't see a black man there.
He looks like Surf's Up, bro.
Look, brother, cuz. Come on, man.
He's Jamaican Hawaiian. Jamaican.
The rock is not black like that. And you're surprised he doesn't put on for the black people. Does he look like he listens to hip hop?
I'm just saying, look how hard Logic was trying to. Oh man, that's when he first pulled up in the game. Nah,
He's not putting on. He was always repping that Samoan side harder. Yokozuna, bro. He was like in that same bloodline, I think.
his pops took him out of the hood and they went to Hawaii, and he just said, "Fuck it."
It just gets better every photo we look at. It proves my point. All right,
Bro.
I don't see him at the BLM protests. I just can't see it next to the little baby. I don't see the Rock.
Well, you'll probably see Logic there.
Because he's leaning no matter, and it's
I mean,
weird.
that's because Logic has
He's
to.
lighter.
Logic,
He's
Logic,
lighter.
That's because Logic has to tell you that he's mixed.
He appeared, but that's why it's funny because The Rock appears more black than Logic,
Like,
but he's
Melanin
not
wise.
claiming that
Right.
shit
Like,
at
nah,
all.
just
Yeah,
look at me.
yeah, melanin wise, yeah, he looks more black than Logic. And
First of all-
he's claiming his Asian roots. Logic looks like a white guy.
y'all seen? You guys saw that movie with The Rock in it, the Armageddon end of the world type shit. Anyway, his daughter was like 100% white. That shit looked crazy. Like,
because
blonde hair,
what are they
blue
just
eye.
trying to say? He's like, what is he, Italian in the movie? Like, they're just moving him to like slowly like a whiter and whiter minority, like shifting him
long as he
around.
doesn't pull
I mean,
the-
but think
the-
about it. And here's my
Sammy
thing
Sosa.
about it.
He's got Italian hair.
If you
That's what I meant.
White person, black person get together. They have a mixed kid. If that mixed kid gets with a white, person,
yeah.
their kid
Will
is
look
white.
More white, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Logic's story.
Yeah.
He's like you. That's his whole thing. Is like, and that's why it's funny though, because he appears.
50-50.
No, he's like a quarter,
Like Mariah Carey.
or
'Cause
maybe.
Mariah Carey says she black too.
Yeah. Well, that's what. You know, I don't know. I get it. If there's any,
Rashida Jones says she black too.
if there's any, black and people, I think they just
Rashida Jones. Let's come on.
I
Don't play
think as
yourself.
soon as it's not 100% white, people are like, well, I'm black. I'm not white.
Listen, Rashida Jones is white. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, from The Office and Parks and Rec and all types of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
She's white.
Quincy Jones' daughter. Quincy Jones black, but Quincy
Yeah, well,
Jones
she's
love
a-
himself some white women. Like
That's his daughter?
I watch a document. She's number 7 or some shit. He had wild white baby moms, bro. You didn't know that was Quincy Jones's daughter? Yeah.
Makes
Yeah, she's
sense,
another one
'cause
you
I
don't
do
look
know
at.
that
Pac got with her older sister back in the day.
Oh my
That's
god.
the one who got
Oh my
Tupac.
god.
That's the one who got Tupac tatted on her arm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was a documentary.
So her
about
sister was keeping it more black than her.
that. Right.
She was fucking Tupac. for
Nah, but
Christ's
think
sake.
about it. But
Holy shit.
I should respect to her because we were watching those old fucking Chappelle show episodes. And she was
the black
in all,
girl and the light skinned girl who did
She was in all of those shit.
motherfucking tight, the rocker pads. Rashida Jones was the black girl on the rocker pads, and the white girl was doing the dance, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Hey man.
She
That's what I'm
probably
saying.
like if you put her in in the sun, like put her in Italy for a fucking month, she'll probably be real dark.
Yeah, but they even did that show. The dude who made Blackish, they did a show on Netflix with his show based on his life, and Rashida Jones was his wife. And people are like, "How do you have a light skinned daughter and a dark skinned daughter and whatever have you?" I don't know. They were making a big Black Twitter is making a deal.
Listen, Black Twitter needs to chill out on that sometimes because science does weird shit. I've seen just like they have the story of the two girls that are twins. Their one's white, one's black, right? But the twins come out. One girl is white with red hair, but her hair is like nappy, and then the other one comes out black, light skin, dark hair, but their fucking genes and everything is identical.
Oh, they're fraternal twins though.
Yeah, but it's just like science does weird shit where it's like one half of the egg got just the dad's genes and his looks and everything, and the other half got just the mom shit.
Isn't that a miracle?
A miracle.
You said,
I mean,
isn't that a miracle?
Yeah.
No, that's just two sperms hitting two different eggs. So
All right.
like,
Oh, way to take the beauty out of life.
no, I mean, it's just like.
Actually, it's just
Well, the way I look at
the one sperm hit the
Just a little
egg,
bit of
but
ejaculate.
how it split is just like the one egg just took just the one side of the genes.
Isn't
and the
it a
other one took
miracle?
the other one. I mean, I don't want to say it's by definition a miracle.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe.
I think by definition,
It is kind of
you're getting closer.
It is kind of. It is kind of miraculous, but it's not
That it
like,
could happen.
But it's not
Like,
like
oh
a
my
miracle. Like you just fucking fed 10,000 people with one loaf of bread and one fish.
No, that's magic.
That's sorcery, you see. Wizardry.
Oh man, a miracle is
You didn't.
two people come together and still not tainting the white bloodline.
This guy.
Starting to give random bulls about, bitch.